Mic test, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Resilience is one trait that's very personal to me. Personally, I'm not someone who's being given out with a silver spoon. I have to work hard for it since I was young. Not everyone have the resources to actually be their best. But however, with this trait alone, you can actually find resources. There's a very cliche saying, if you give a fish to a man for one day, he can survive for that one day. But you teach that man how to fish, he can survive for a lifetime. So this fishing rod or this fishing technique is actually resilience.
Compassion comes from within. You must have that feeling to care, being sensitive, and empathy. The compassion is not only with the patients and all, but I think staff working in that area, my nurses, they also need that amount of compassion.
Teamwork is about doing the right thing with the right attitude. So there's this proverb, if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. As leaders, we need to first start off, show them it's not about me telling you, it's about us together. At the end of the day, when there's a problem, when everyone come in together, the positive energy around you will continue, will help you with whatever you do.
Being selfless is helping others. When you bring that kind of joy, that kind of happiness to the residents, you feel that that's something that I take away every day after I finish work. It's not just for the residents. I also have to look at the staff as well, the nursing, the therapists, what is that I can do to help them to make their job easy also. In any part that if you call me, you need to do something, you need help, I'm there. Just give me a call,
Courage means to me that you are willing to do and you are willing to act it out. You are willing to overcome your fears and do what is right. For personal wise, continue to be courageous and remain courageous to face adversity in life. As a whole in the ward, I feel that the courage in the nurses is courage to face different sort of patients, different sort of emergencies.
Without all these values, there is no guidance for people to move on. What will happen? A lot of us will be just moving around with a lot of uncertainty, struggling to find out what is right and what is wrong.
I feel all the values are just pillars for healthcare industry. So without even one pillar that is standing strong, right, the whole thing will fall.
If the doctor feels like taking shortcuts or nurses feel like taking shortcuts or there's certain benefits to them, then they will act out that way. Then the care of the patient will be jeopardized.
Basically, everybody has different personalities. So it's very important that you have to combine all the different personalities, the different values with your colleagues and so forth, come together, and the main important thing is the patient or the resident. And that's what we are here for. That's why we do it. And that's why we do it with passion as well.
It all shapes how a healthcare professional should function, irregardless of whether we are nurses or doctors or even our allied health or our ancillary staff. It is because of all these individual values that each one uphold, it makes the healthcare a better place.
Displaying these values and getting it intertwined and integrated into our fellow colleagues, it is important. Otherwise, people will not trust. People will not come to the hospital anymore. Yeah.
Example, compassion. Compassion has to go hand in hand with teamwork. Because if the whole team is trying to work together to go towards this goal, when there's no compassion, there's no motivation to do it, you see. So all these are pillars, and these pillars must be very strong.
This is the one thing I always tell my nurses. Be committed to this profession. Being committed, the rest of all the things will fall in.
everything that you do it with care, do it with enthusiasm. Have that kind of energy to spread it around to all your colleagues, everyone, including the family members and the patient as well. They feel it, they feel more alive, they feel more healthy, and they want to survive.
It can be a very small thing that you help the patients for. Just asking how are you, it makes a difference, right? Do the smallest thing that you can on a daily basis and make a difference in people's life. I think that is the key, and whatever you do, do it well, do it from your heart.
Always remember why we start this job or why we join this healthcare industry. In all of us, there's something that we would like to serve, and by serving, we also receiving back. That's why we feel satisfied, why we come to work, energized, and so forth.
We are doing our best every day for the patient, but let us do a little bit better each day.